It's an early August morning and the final rite of summer is upon us. Fall ball. Fall football camp, that is. That's right. The hottest days of the year signal the change of seasons, when the pigskin will soon fly again. And there is a place where the football has never traveled farther than at Brigham Young University. You and I are invited to be privy to a very special changing of the seasons that will never pass this way again.
Hey, I found out that I was on the list.
The call comes to you an hour before the team struts before the media at the beginning of two-a-day practices.
You gotta get there first.
Our overall goal is of course, the national championship, and with this schedule, it's definitely possible.
Come on. Give me a smile. I knew Mom could get it for you. Thanks.
When I came to BYU, I was probably like 145.
I can't really see a two-quarterback system at BYU.
How about Florida State? I mean, you guys can't go down there thinking they're going to beat you by 100 points.
I look at him as a father figure. You know, I look at him as a role model.
You know, he's more than just like your coach. I mean, it's this guy who really cares about you.
I'd heard of LaVeil and I'd heard people talk about him, but I didn't really buy into how great of a coach he was until I really got here. Coach Edwards has built, a legacy here, and people respect him for what he's done. And as growing up a kid, you want to be part of that. You want to be part of a tradition.
Hey, let's go, guys. Let's do it.
There's different kind of parents. There's the parents that do everything for their kids, and coaches do that too. But then there's parents that show you what you can do and make you do it yourself. And I think that's how Coach Edwards is.
Playing for him is not just playing for a coach or playing for a team. I mean, you really, want to help this guy. You want to win for him.
Proud. This is your last chance to get a victory for LaVeil on his home field.
No, I hate two-a-days.
And the whole team gets back together. It's like a class reunion.
You know what's coming at you, you know what I mean?
I hate being in the heat, but I just endure it, because that's what you have to do for football.
At the beginning of the year, I was ecstatic to get going.
Hone down your skills again and get off the rust and get to work and get ready for the ball games. I think without two-a-days, you're not really getting ready for the season because one practice a day is not enough there at the beginning.
My expectations was to win every game, and that's how I've been ever since I got here. I always anticipated before, no matter what team I have, good things happening.
Oh, I knew it was going to be a good year. I mean, with the talent that we had, the players coming back.
But it was pretty exciting. It's just one of those exciting feelings where you don't really know what to expect. You expect the best and hope for the best. And just kind of hope that things work out that way.
I want to see the captains at 8:45 in the morning. Then at 9 o'clock, I want everybody in the team room for just a few minutes We're going to run tonight, but Chuck talked me out of it. So we won't.
He told us in his office, we had a meeting before the team meeting, and you know, you know how there's sometimes you expect something to happen, and then when it happens, you're just like, whoa, you're a little bit surprised.
Number one of the reasons that I've asked you to come in here and have this meeting this morning that may or may not be evident to a lot of you, but this is going to be my last year of coaching. And that decision was made this last winter because this team so far and the attitude of this team I like as well as any team that I've ever had around here.
It didn't really hit me at the time that he told us, like, oh, it's just another, until the whole season went through, and then I really felt like, wow, this guy's actually gonna hang it up.
I was happy to see his smile, you know, when he said it, you know, so I knew it was his choice, and that's all that mattered.
I'm going to keep doing everything I can as long as I can make it out to that golf cart so I can sit in it, and we'll keep working hard. But I have just a deep love for you guys and for what you've done and what you stand for, and I just want to make sure that we do everything we can to make it the kind of year that we're going to feel great about.
You never really expected that, it was going to happen right now. I mean, you kind of know it's looming in the future, but when it happens, it's kind of what takes you back a little bit.
Me going out as a senior at the same time he's going out, I think it was special for me.
I think the majority of people were just so thankful that they'd had a chance to play under LaVeil Edwards and that we had the chance to be here and to learn from him and to be in his presence.
Right there, Deshaun! Good job. We got the annual water slide up here. Some of us tried it a couple years ago. That's not going to do it again ever. Unless I have a cup and a mouthpiece. Then, I kept watching you other guys, and you'd hit it and you slide. I hit it and I went boom, just like that, and it cracked the tooth. But the great thing is I tried it again. I had the same results. Now, those of you that will be traveling to Florida, we'll post that list Monday morning.
Okay.
I love being quarterback. I love the pressure, but the pressure is definitely high here in this community.
My three wishes were, the first one was that I was magic, and the second one was that there was a cure for cancer because my grandpa had cancer, and then my third wish was that I play quarterback at BYU. And this was clear back in first grade.
Pretty boy.
All the pressure's on the quarterback, it feels like.
that if the team's not doing well, it's because of the quarterback's fault. Something goes wrong, the community blames it on the quarterback. I was number 3, and there was no way I could get around it. In my own mind, I thought I was number 1.
You know, we battled out, you know, through spring, and came out of spring, and the coaches hadn't made a decision. I felt like I should have been the starter, obviously, as I'm sure the other 2 guys did.
You want to prove yourself out on the playing field, not really in practice. You know, you can separate yourself in game situations.
You know, we play one of the best teams in the country, and that's okay with me because we've got some stuff. You guys prepared yourselves, and we got some stuff for those guys. But
we get along pretty well. We're good, not great friends, but we're friends.
You know, coaches were careful about not naming anybody and giving us a chance to compete and play, and time's limited, and they had to make a decision, and it was hard on me because, you know, they had made a decision to go with Brett and Charlie, and pretty early on. And
I didn't really feel that anxious. I knew it was going to be me. I felt like I had performed well and that I was equal to the task.
It was kind of hot in that room for a second because obviously they broke the news to me that I wasn't starting, and I was pretty upset. Oh, I was really upset, and I vented my frustration and said a few things, and you know, but then LaVeil calmed me down and said, hey, you've worked this hard, you're going to get a chance to play.
LaVeil just basically said, you know, we've made a decision, we're going to start Brett and play Charlie both in the game, and we expect you to get some time.
He's just very matter-of-fact about it and just said, we feel comfortable with your, you know, we feel confident in your abilities, and we're going to go with you as our starter. He said we're also going to play Charlie.
I don't know if I was so much upset at LaVeil as I was the decision that was made. You know, from a coach's standpoint, he's got to do what he feels is best for his team, and at that time, that's what he thought was best for his team.
Both guys, Brett and Charlie, are going to play significantly, and not just in a mop-up role. They're going to play when the game's on the line, early in the game.
I just went into Coach Edwards' office this morning, and he came straight out with it, which was fine because I've been told that I'm going to receive equal playing time, and so when my time comes, I just have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, well, you know, how come I'm not just the outright starter? And he kind of laid his foot down and just said, well, you know, this is how it's going to be, and this is what we feel like we need to do. And so I just said, all right, you're the coach, you've been doing this forever, for your whole life, and you know what you're doing.
Hey, I'm pumped. This is what I've been working for my whole life, and so, I mean, I got nothing to lose, and that's how I look at it. I'm going to throw all my chips down and go from there.
Warm up. Double X. Shirt size. Double X.
Stretch. Get that body woke up this morning. Get that body woke up and stretched out. Get those muscles ready to go to work.
I think the proper way is to get that body awake. Is that right, Isaac?
That's correct, Coach.
It's a big boost as soon as I heard the band, man. It's just like, it's football season again.
All I can say is that Grambling has nothing on you guys.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time you guys play a song, I'm always dancing in the huddle. Doesn't matter where I'm at. We're going to play really hard, and towards the end of the year, you guys come with us to the Orange Bowl, back to Florida.
problem is we got slow bus drivers all the time. They could just keep up with us. I mean, we're only going 90. I don't know what their problem is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Make sure you keep yourself hydrated. We came out here less than enthusiastic today. We just got to make sure, guys, when we're out here, that we're ready to go and we know why we're down here.
Saw 10, saw 10.
Okay. So we got the saw peel over here, switch over there. That's right. Okay, good.
Hey, get in here.
Real close so we can get warmer.
Fellas, we gotta get some of us focused in right now, okay? Let's have a lot of focus. Focus on 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Focus!
Oh, it's just so fun, you know. Good time swimming at the beach. A lot of us have never been on the East Coast and the ocean.
You're red, you know that our strong safety are safe out.
This is like a traditional thing. We always eat cheeseburgers, chicken, and wings every Friday before a game. I swear, always, every Friday, no matter where we are. We could be in Egypt, we're gonna get this.
Hey, this kind of special game because there's only one football game on tomorrow night, college football game, okay? It's us, Florida State. If there's any questions, comments? Okay? Get a win, man. Get a win. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win. See you at midnight at the Oasis. I'll be by your room. Tuck you in bed. If you need a kiss on the cheek, let me know, just like Mama does. Deal. All right, now go. Now. There. Hut.
Don't eat ice cream, don't eat get a lot of carbohydrates in, stay off the protein, and they're prepared. They've been preparing themselves for months.
We've got about 45 minutes before we go out to group. All right.
Hey, we're excited. We're ready to go. First game of the year. We're so pleased. Go.
It was almost unreal to me until I took the first snap. Warming up and seeing that it was Florida State across the other side, you know.
I hope nobody went into that game with fear. I hope that every single person went in that game thinking we could do this.
They're another team. They're humans. They got 2 legs and 2 arms. Why be intimidated? Just play with your heart.
Come on, man.
you're going to play the defending national champions, you want to play them at the beginning of the year, not at the end.
Let's get out there and tonight, have a great time. Let's go out here and win ourselves a ball game.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Grab a hand, baby.
Our Father in heaven, as we come before thee.
Two coaching legends, each with over 250 wins, meeting on the field tonight. Bobby Bowden, over 70 years old. LaVeil to turn 70 in October, and coaching his final year in the Pigskin Classic, BYU, Florida State. This is Cougar football.
I think if you say you're not nervous before a game, you're lying. Because you are. You're going out to battle. You're going out to war.
Shotgun. Winky sprinting out to the right side, looks long downfield. Here comes the pressure. He throws long into the end zone. It is caught. Is he in bounds?
Touchdown.
Touchdown, says the official, and it is Javon Walker.
Chris Winky ran to the sideline, fell right into Coach LaVeil Edwards. Edwards went down hard. He was a little dazed. I don't think anything will get LaVeil Edwards off the field for this ball game.
In the heat of the battle, one of his players, gave me a little momentum going into him, and I didn't realize it was him until after the game, and someone told me. And then I watched the replay of it. But sorry, Coach Edwards. It was not on purpose by any means.
Third down and 8. Back to throw is Winky. Throws deep right over the middle. It is incomplete at the 5-yard line, but here comes a pass interference call.
Now, if I was Tyson Smith, I would get up and complain a little bit because it wasn't that obvious.
First game of the season, trying to catch BYU defense off guard. Here's Winky back to throw. Fires one into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Idris Bell. And Florida State scores their second touchdown pass of the evening, and they lead BYU by a score of 12-0. Here's Engelman standing in the pocket. He is hit, fumbles the ball, and it is knocked into the end zone, recovered by Florida State. I think.
If the officials get a good look at it, they could say Archibald has his arms on it. The official ruling, it is a safety.
We're going to see Charlie Peterson in the second quarter. Well, this game is going about like I thought it would go. The BYU defense is going to be a lot better than the offense. And Staley, is he hurt here? They're helping him off the field. There's the toss. Here comes a reverse. The pitch is made at the 20, the 10, the 5. Idris Bell on the reverse scores untouched, and Florida State now increases their lead to 21.
We came to play against Florida State. The quarterback position didn't perform to the level we needed to.
We knew we were a good football team. We just didn't know when that was going to show through.
Let's go. It'll make a big difference for you guys. We'll let that muscle tighten up through fatigue. Here we go.
BYU teams of the past come back from, 20, 30 points down to tie it or take the win, and that's what BYU's always been about.
Do it. Come on, get up. Beat Florida State. 1, 2, 3. Beat Florida State. Go, guys.
Go. Gotta believe. Go, fellas. Gotta believe now. Gotta believe. Got another half. Let's go.
It's a different type of attitude. They play because they want a career later. They play because they want to feed their families. They play because they want to eat.
And I've identified the injured player as Jeff Holtry, and that is a huge blow. But from the way that he is hobbling off the field, being assisted on each side, I doubt that we'll see any more of Jeff Holtry.
LaVeil's reaction was fairly immediate. Punched his fist into his open hand as if I can't believe he did it again, if that's indeed what it is.
Chris Wenke tackled behind the line of scrimmage by number 99, Satama Knoll. Number 93, Brett Kiesel.
First game back.
Games without being shut out. Owen Potchman from 42 yards can keep the longest streak in college football alive. And he got it.
The second half, we didn't let them score any points until the end of the end of the fourth quarter, and we knew that we could play with anybody then.
Bring it up, fellas. Hey, bring it up. Come on. You guys play like maniacs out there.
You know, guys, I'm very proud of you, the way you came back, and the way we executed and played that second half especially. That was a heck of a drive we made from the 2-yard line down to get the field goal. There are a lot of other areas we got a lot of work to do. I was proud of the defense, the way you guys hung in there and just kept making plays and just kept getting better. And nobody gave up. Nobody quit. And that is going to be the key to what happens to this ball club. Our Father in heaven, as we come before thee, we pause to give thanks for this experience we had this evening. Help us to take that with...
Let's go. Let's get an offense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Offense! We're going back again to play another good football team. But, you'll see after you look at the film, well, a lot of you, after you look at the film, you'll see we should have won the game. Especially when we start holding them in the third quarter and we're moving the ball. We get it in the end zone, we're going to win the game, guys, because it'll light on fire once that happens. You all know how to win. You all know how to correct it, and you all know how to look inside yourself, because we got to go back out and do it again. This time, we're going, and we're going to take care of business.
Every day get a little bit better. Now give me 3 good ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go to work.
Yeah, I saw quarterback Wenke coming at me, so I avoided him to the left. And of course, I didn't see Hands was going to make the tackle. He shook Hands off, and Hands landed across my knee. So it was called friendly fire.
He calls opposite, you have to switch stuff.
Ready? It's not that hard to do. You see that?
Hey, I hope you edit that out.
Set. Hey! Hey! Hey!
good job, guys. Now look, let's carry it all the way through. And let's come out of the blocks on Saturday afternoon.
Welcome to Monticello. My name is James Donovan. It's my pleasure to be your guide this afternoon.
I'm a history major, and it was very interesting to me. I love seeing Monticello and all the crazy facts about what he did and how his life was.
I learned that on the nickel, there's the Monticello building there. Never knew that before. That was an added bonus to my knowledge.
I just went on the self-guided tour. Mustache and all.
2 yesterday.
Yeah.
Peace out, brothers.
Yeah, BYU.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
We got to give the knee.
You know, again, guys, we got a great opportunity tomorrow, and I want you to make sure that you do everything you can, and that you'll continue to do everything you can to make this one of the great experiences of your life.
What a beautiful sight we've got here, Mark Lyons, in this modern, futuristic design of Scott Stadium here at Virginia. It's quite a festive air.
It's beautiful. The only thing, it looks like a prison to me.
Cavaliers on three. 1, 2, 3.
Cavaliers!
Be focused, get off to a good start. It's going to be the whole key today.
Gives it to Arlen Harris. Harris can go all the way.
25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Arlen Harris. We had so much pride in ourselves that we shut Florida State down in the second half. We could play with the big boys.
He follows the fullback into the line. He's into the end zone. Womack touchdown.
You can never win if you give up. You can never win if you give up.
Virginia now leads by a score of 20-0, and the route is apparently on.
I think we had over 200 yards offense, in the first half, and with no points to show for it.
Swing pass to Rigel out in the flat. Rigel fumbles the football and is recovered by Virginia. Get your hands up! This isn't over. Let's go!
We went into the locker room down 21-0, but feeling that confidence that we can come back. We're about to explode.
We never got down on ourselves. We never just put our heads down and said, oh, this is over.
We know what to do. Let's just go out and get it done. And we've got to take this first drive. We've got to take it down and score. Do that, we're going to be right back in great shape and go from there. So stay after it now. Stay after it like you did the other day. Stay after it, get after it. Let's go out there, we'll make something happen. Let's get this thing turned around. Let's go. Let's go. I beat Cavaliers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Beat Cavaliers!
And then we came out, and just in the second half, just everything we did was right.
But I like it when all odds are against me.
Every week I went in there expecting we were going to win. I never thought we were going to lose this game.
Oh, he throws over the middle. Pittman wide open. The 15, the 10, the 5.
I just took it upon myself to try to bring us back into the game.
Coach Edwards or Coach somebody said at halftime, but this is a different BYU team. They can't stop you, they can't stop you. Good job, baby. Back to throw. Here is the pass. It is intended for Martin. Hooks right through his hands and is intercepted. Here's Ellis throwing. He's got the inside pattern. It is thrown for a touchdown. Kevin Coffey once again. Well, here's Engelman going long and deep for Pittman. Pittman wide open, makes the catch at the 40. Still on his feet at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. BYU threatening. There's the give to McDonald. McDonald slices. He's in there. Touchdown, McDonald, his third of the game. Tosses the ball to Antoine Womack. Womack with a big hole. He can go all the way. He's at the 40, the 50. No one will catch him. The 30, the 20, and Womack scores. Engelman gets more confident with every throw that he makes.
I felt like I was playing with a bunch of men against a bunch of boys.
He was focused. Every ball he was throwing was just strike.
Second and goal at the 6. Engelman up under center. Fakes to McDonald. Throws into the end zone. It is caught by Jolly for a touchdown. And we've got a ball game again. 35-28.
Hodgman's fielded by number 16. Sleep on the play, baby. Let's go right now. Step up. You haven't stopped the ball high.
Look for a pass to Margin Hooks. There's the slant to Hooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Margin Hooks.
It was like a time for me to amuse and abuse.
The snap is back. The kick is on the way. It's long enough. It is no good. Off to the left. Very wide. Very wide. And we are going to go into overtime.
I knew it was over with because the whole tide had changed.
Snap comes back to Ellis. Ellis is scrambling. Ellis is looking. A flag goes down. Ellis is still scrambling to the far sideline. Throws down, and it is intercepted by BYU at the 10-yard line. Run back out to the 20, but there is a flag on the play, and I believe it's going to be holding against Virginia.
Just thinking, you know what, if he doesn't make this, I'm going to kill him.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Oh, I was sitting there praying, hoping he would make it.
You're looking around, seeing 60,000 people, and you're just like, this is going to be a nice victory.
Oh, man. And that is probably one of the best victories I've ever had in my entire life. Right there, that defines Brigham Young football. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you play for. That's what you play for.
Line did a great job. Can't do it without them. All praise goes to them today.
We hung in there, we kept fighting. We just got to figure out how to not get behind 21-0 before we start playing. Next week will be the most important game of the year. I hate to say this, guys, but hey, coaching will do it every time.
baby. No more losing. No more. And the mustache is bringing magic.
Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby.
After that game, I just thought, oh yeah, this we're gonna take off. We're gonna give Coach a great season this year.
You to me are everything.
I think we thought we were really it was gonna carry over, and really we just steamrolled the rest of our games.
It took a real hard toll on us going out east. It hurt. I mean, that's like handicapping a team.
Sing, oh baby.
We have to shift gears how we prepare ourselves for these people. They are very, very dangerous. But it's also a team that we can beat, that we should beat and we will beat.
I met a man who didn't know which way to turn, which way to go.
During the summer, I had a goatee, and we can't keep goatees here at BYU, so I shaved off the bottom half and kept the mustache just for the look. I wanted to see what it looked like in the mirror, and it looked really funny, but I just thought, hey, I'll just give it a shot and just see what luck it brings.
Said, don't like my mustache, you must be crazy. Crazy. Don't like my mustache. You don't like my mustache. Don't like my mustache. Crazy. Crazy. Everybody needs to what? Everybody now grow out your mustache. Grow.
People start to, jump on the bandwagon, but then, unfortunately, mustaches don't help you win games.
Good play, Coach Spawn.
And then we go to Air Force, and it just seemed like tragedy.
The wishbone is a tough offense to play against, especially when you're in defense. There's so many things that come at you, and then what do you know? Air Force comes out with a pass.
I thought my leg broke because I felt it pop on high, and when I stood up on it, it felt like it was going to buckle from outside in.
We scored 5 out of 6 drives. You understand that? We're moving the ball. We're kicking butt. Score 20 more in the second half, we win. Everybody understand that? 20 more in the second half, and we win.
Hey, now, guy, hey. We're a second half ball club. Let's go now. Let's go.
Let's go!
Right? Let's go. Keep it up, roll. Gotta take it right on down.
Here we go!
Doing a great job.
Here we go, baby!
I beat the Falcons on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Beat the Falcons!
When you're not used to playing in pain, you start worrying about the injury more than you do about the game.
feel like you should have taken yourself out of the game?
I probably should have. It probably would have been better for me and for the team.
This one that we let get away from us. Made some mistakes, but we do everything as a team. We just keep battling out there and just keep working to improve and get better all the time. So we just got a long way to go, guys. A lot of games left. Got to make sure we're ready to go back and play Thursday night. Right, everybody take it.
Coach,
Hey,
staff and I wanted you to have this. Hope that's going to bring a few rounds of good golf, good par for you. I want you to know how much we appreciate you, buddy.
I think the lowest point was Air Force. Our stats show that we should have beat them, and I don't know, that was a backbreaker.
You know what else is a bad deal? That leg right there. Herpes. Yeah, bad deal. On track. That's what happens when you play. This is what happens when you don't play. You're gonna love BD.
Don't look like that Brett Engelman will be playing this week. He does have a kind of a high sprain.
The next day, my ankle actually hurt more than it hurt during the game, so I just thought to myself, I'm definitely out this week.
And then, of course, we'll be going with Charlie Peterson.
I feel like I'm progressing well. I learned a lot on Thursday night.
More nervous for tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. I do this every weekend, man. Only get married once.
Okay, it's a great night, guys. Great night for a great victory. That's right.
The give us to Miller out of the backfield. Miller with some room to roam, and he's going to be tackled just short of the goal line. But no, they're going to say he got into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You look back and think of the things that didn't go right. The first pass of the game could have set a huge, and it just went off Marcus's fingertips by, this much. And that's kind of how our season went throughout the year.
The loss of Josh Lowe is huge. He's just intense, knows how to do it. He's fast, he's strong, so we'll miss him.
Scramble with the ball. Matkin finds a seam. He gets to the 45, to the 50, across the 50. He can go all the way. He's to the 30, the 20. Matkin all the way into the end zone. Touchdown. It's 17-7. Mississippi State leading.
Grab some ice.
Oh, here Peterson has the ball knocked away. That's going to be recovered by Mississippi State for a touchdown. It is now 24-7. Matkin takes just a couple of steps, throws to the sideline. It is completed to the sideline, not enough for a first down, but the man's still on his feet, DeCenzo Miller. He gets out to the first down, to the 35, to the 40, still on his feet. He can go all the way. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, we got another half.
It would have been real easy to fold over and roll over and die, but we never did that. We just kept fighting.
Just keep playing, okay? If we win this game or if we don't win this game, just keep playing.
Bottom line is, whether we can win or lose, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how that happens. what I got to do is just have you just dig down, get that little extra depth. Let's take this opening kickoff down and get a score. Do like we did the back of Virginia, hold them, get out and get another one, and right back in the ballgame. Let's go out. Go. Hey, let's go.
Peterson looking end zone. Double coverage down there. Now it comes back to Ofahengawe, the tight end. And Tavita Ofahengawe. Two tights, one for a first down, two for a touchdown. Well into the end zone. Second and 2. The fullback Kenny Williamson lost the ball, but BYU was offside.
Ball was recovered by Brigham Young. It's their ball here.
You know, we score right there. We're on the 1 yard line. Shoot, we're on our way to victory.
We had the momentum for that time, and all of a sudden, the momentum shifted just like the blink of an eye.
And that's a 14-point swing. I mean, we pull in 10 points, and they pick the fumble up and take it in and score.
It was like a sock to the gut for a lot of people, I think.
I took it personally. Obviously, I mean, I was the one that made the crucial mistakes, you know. Hey, man, you're the quarterback. You take the licks. You're the hero or the GOAT.
3 times 3 is 3, you know, 3 scores. Oh, gosh. My heart is just hurting right now. Charlie, thanks again.
Because it's the only time we could fit it in during football season. It's true. And we didn't want to wait till after the season. It was hard. Oh man, in the fourth quarter, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I got nervous about the wedding. I wasn't nervous about the game.
At me.
I was so nervous. I don't know why. She knows when we're on offense and we're on defense, at least.
Yeah. One of his good friends was an elder on my mission. And blind date.
Yep.
I was attracted to him because he's a genuine person. He's real.
I paid her to say that. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, bro.
What's up, buddy?
What happened to your leg? All the way down the swelling?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of like the fat foot, syndrome going
You
on.
look like my grandma's foot. She's got a foot a lot like that. Hey, bro. That's no joke right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nature of the beast, I guess, huh?
Hey, bro.
Take it easy, man. You too.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, I'll be around. Quarterback cut. I cut to try and make a play, and for some reason my leg didn't want to cut with me. My knee ended up hyperextending about 30 degrees. As far as the part right then that hurt the most was just thinking that, I don't know, just, falling down and knowing that there's not really nothing else you can really do. It's just, it's over. You're upset at yourself because, you're letting your brother down. And there's the guys that you fought with and you bled with, and they're your brothers. And you do anything for them.
It's hard to say exactly what made me go on a mission. Just, through prayer, it felt like the right thing to do.
Your last name, Elder?
Cowan.
Cowan. Going to Texas Houston East. You
Thanks.
can go that way and join your family.
We know it's going to be a great experience for them, but it's like losing a good friend for a couple of years.
I mean, it's pretty big reality check to know that, you're actually leaving for 2 years.
We love football and sports, but we love the gospel, and it gives us a chance to be part of spreading the gospel through Lawrence.
Hello. Nice to have you with us.
wonderful time. It's the best place in the world to be.
Your destination now, missionaries, is Building 11M.
You know, LaVeil always said all along that the mission's the most important thing a young man can do in life, and if you go on a mission, everything else will take care of itself.
Well, in terms of the mission, I never really dreamt about that. Football, I've dreamt about a lot. I mean, especially, it's been hard to watch BYU these past couple weeks. But you know what, it'll be here when I get back.
We always watch warm-ups. It's a tradition for 13 years. And they would miss us if we weren't here. I'm here for the wins and the losses, so I don't think it has any impact.
I've never missed a game. I mean, I never missed a game in my life. I mean, I felt like I was going to throw up. Standing on the sidelines at the Mississippi State game, I mean, honestly, I felt sick to my stomach. Just not being able to play and be out there with my teammates.
Three plays, 3 sacks. That's what I'm talking about.
Offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Defense.
This is Ingeman, and he just unloads this pass as he's drilled, and he's down on the field.
I mean, that was another frustrating game for me. I know that I'm what I'm capable of doing, but I wasn't able to do it because of the stupid leg.
Game of inches.
Come on now,
Felt good, baby. Got our first one at home today. Good win.
This was huge for us, and because we needed a victory in the worst way. We've gone through what has been one of the most grueling one of the most unfair 4 weeks that I've gone through with the football team.
We won. Enough said.
I just wondered if the defense ate anything special this morning to get revved up the way they did. You know, all those sacks and lost for yardage.
It's the opposite of the Atkins diet. Try to stay mainly on the carbs, away from the protein. See, the carbs create ATP, and what we do is our muscles take that ATP. Is it ATP? No. I'm pretty sure it's ATP, going off what Chuck tells me. And our muscles use that, and our mitochondria are what produce the ATP, and they produce the ATP from the carbohydrates, which in turn gave us a new diet called the reverse Atkins diet.
Yeah, that's why we play.
Does that answer your question, Charlie?
Very well, Steve.
As you can tell, it's a lot better to win than lose. I feel a little better.
Great facility here, and it's going to be an exciting place to play. It's about time we really break out and put the whole thing together, running, throwing, offense, defense, kicking, the whole works.
Go BYU!
Dylan Cannon.
Jeffrey Cannon. Jane Edwards.
John Edwards.
Adam Edwards.
Jim Edwards.
He's going up the road about 60 miles to Palmyra, and any Mormon, the basics, it all happened there. That's where it begins, and so I think that's going to be a very special moment for anybody that's part of this party.
I served here as an LDS missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I served here for 2 years and helped out with the site to help build the log home here. Special time in my life, and still stands as a special time here, and for me, it's good to be here. It's a good feeling.
I'm taking a picture of you.
We're here live, Palmyra, New York, at Cougars of BYU. Have journeyed over 1,000 miles to visit church historical sites. You may have heard of George Washington, Christopher Columbus, but Joseph Smith has its special place in the hearts of the LDS faith.
I said I feel like a Muslim going back to Mecca, because this is really where we began.
You know, I raised my voice to church a couple times, but this place is a little bit different. It's a nice, beautiful, quiet place.
Probably somewhat like the morning, except it's fall now. It was a really neat experience.
The significance of the events that happened here was pretty overwhelming.
Good experience, and good experiences are always fun.
We'll walk around and sit down and reflect a little bit. It was an enjoyable time. It was really a good experience to come see the Sacred Grove where Joseph Smith saw the first vision.
Man, it's hard to even describe how you feel. Makes you want to be a better person, strive for better things.
I don't know what happened in the game because I thought, oh man, this is what we needed. You know, this is the inspiration that we needed as the team.
For the next 3 hours, all your heart, mind, and strength. You need everything out here, baby. We gotta win this one. Let's go. Right, baby. Let's go, baby. Beat the Orange Man. 1, 2, 3. Beat the Orange Man.
Another trip back to Syracuse. Felt great. I felt great before the game, actually.
I don't know. Something about New York or East Coast that I guess BYU just can't handle.
He's being chased out of the shotgun. He's in trouble. He is
clear back to the 30. He's going to run with it. He scampers back to the 35, to the 40, cuts inside. 45, now he's going backwards again. Back to the 35, across the field, across the 50, to the BYU 40. What a run by Troy Nunes. A 53-yard field goal. It's a fake. Nunes is the holder. Nunes gets up, and on 4th down, he throws long downfield. It is complete to the 30, to the 25.
Syracuse got off to a quick start. Everything happened so fast.
Here comes Nunes, the quarterback on the option. He dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Everything fell apart. The entire team fell apart.
Here's the handoff to Munger around the corner. He gets around the corner. He's going to go all the way. He's at the 40, the 10, he scores. Engelman back in the shotgun. Engelman tries to get a pass off, and again, he is hit as he tries to throw the pass, and the pass wobbles feebly forward.
His arm hit me on my throwing arm just as my arm was coming forward, and tore my shoulder up. And again, I tried to play on it.
He came back to throw a pass, and the defender pretty much took his arm off.
Guys, Brett Engelman's season may be over. He has suffered a shoulder subluxation on consecutive plays in this game. He will have surgery first of the week. For a quarterback, it is likely a season-ending injury.
Oh, boy.
And of course, that was the end of his competition for that season.
That hurts worse than the actual pain. Yeah, I got kind of emotional and got choked up a little bit. You tend to kind of feel sorry for yourself for a little while.
I feel bad that Brett got hurt the way he did. You know, I don't like to go in under those terms for anybody.
All right, you're on your way.
He stops. He's being chased at the 15-yard line. Lost one downfield. He's got a man there. This could go all the way. It is Pat Woodcock. The race is on. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and Woodcock.
I have no idea. You know, if I knew what happened, then I should be the coach.
Good luck to you. We'll see you when you wake up. Thanks for the ride.
Tell me what was for you today.
I don't know. I'm gonna fix my right shoulder, I guess.
Okay. Well, for a second, I thought they may just sign the consent to sterilization as a nervous.
Here comes the pressure. Peterson lobs one long and deep. He's got a man there with his Pittman. It is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittman.
You gotta get your package right.
When the leader goes down, then that's a big blow, and not only to his own aspirations, but also to his expectations for the team.
It is my opinion that I probably attend more surgeries than most trainers. Anytime a kid has something that could alter his future, I really want to get involved. It's just what I do.
We put a scope in the joint and look at the structures to see what's injured and to what extent it is injured so that we can then define how to treat it. In Brett's case, there were a number of things that we found. He had profoundly dislocated the shoulder. In doing so, he had broken off a piece of bone in the joint.
You know, we didn't tell everybody how we felt, but we were suspicious there might be more involvement to it than looked.
There's a significant number that are never able to return. Many of those are baseball pitchers. So the likelihood of a quarterback returning from this injury is better than if he were a baseball pitcher.
As soon as I get out of there, I'm going to have to answer to coaches.
I'm going to hit the rehab really hard, and I'll be back.
In my experience, it would be heroic to be able to return to that level in 6 to 8 months following the injury.
And there's always the hope and dream of everybody that they're going to be the exception. And you know, you have some kids, well, I'll be able to do this, I can do it. I said, I hope so, and I'll help you. But you know, you hate to tell somebody that their chances are small.
Scale 1 to 10.
Well, we've repaired it. Now we just have to rehabilitate it.
Anyway, Doctor, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We're getting better.
In such good hands.
Thank you.
It's up to George now. If it doesn't work, it's George's fault.
Yeah, George is a magician.
He was it. It was his job to lose, and now it's his job to try to get back.
maybe I'm supposed to learn something from this, but I'm definitely not going to hang my head. I'm going to just work my butt off in the off season and come back ready to play next year.
Come on, baby! We can go, let's go!
Look inside yourself, you need to stop pointing your finger, everyone needs to pick it up, and you need to go out and score points.
I don't know what you're doing before the game, what you're doing with yourself when you're ready. That's your job. You guys get yourself focused and start playing football. This is ridiculous, because you're better than they are. If they were a great football team, I'd be going, hey, you're hanging in there. They aren't. They're better than they are. Now focus your minds in and start playing football.
That may be the worst exhibition of football I've seen around here for I don't know how long. I don't know what the problem is. I have no idea. But I do know this. It's going to be extremely important what happens this next 30 minutes for the rest of this year. Now get your fatty out there and go to work. Let's go! Let's go! Wait on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Let's go! Keep your hands on the play. Let's go!
Looking, throws for the sideline. It is complete to Pittman, and Pittman goes in for a touchdown. Brandon Doman, the junior out of Skyline High School, is going to make his first appearance tonight. It was thought that he would probably redshirt this year with the two quarterbacks, Eggman and Peterson, alternating.
The last thing I want to do is sit out and watch and not participate. To be able to go in and play and compete was just too sweet. I always believed and would always tell myself and my family that somewhere, somehow, it's going to work out. The captains got up and talked. They were very motivating. Sometimes the players can only tell players what they know what's really going on, you know. Coaches can say some things, but the players do know what's going on the field, in the practices, in the huddles. And they were pretty effective. They were really effective, actually.
All we got to do is win the rest of them. We'll be 8-4. Playing in a bowl game somewhere. We'll be whining about where we're going and have to go to some dumb banquet or something that we don't want to go to. All right? Time, fellas. So I look forward to whining about some banquet and staying in the wrong hotel and putting on the Utah State. Hey, we got to be disciplined. Utah State, beat them. Every little thing we do, we got to be disciplined. Small things, all right? Let's get discipline on 3. 1, 2, 3. Discipline! Got it, guys. Right.
I want him to go somewhere where they can start him, where he can learn to appreciate what he has here in America.
It wasn't easy getting this. The biggest challenge for me to decide whether I was going on a mission or play football. I know I'm going to play for a better team, for a better coach. You know, my mom is my everything. Hi, LaVeil. It says, dear all the time, you are hereby called to serve a mission of the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints. You're assigned to labor in the Florida Jacksonville mission. It is anticipated that you will serve for a period of 24 months. Be prepared to preach the gospel in the English language.
What's up, BG? Yeah.
30 more minutes. Put the points on the board, man.
Finish the job, okay? Finish it. Wipe them out, finish the flipping thing, and play the flipping thing. Play the whole game.
Guys, I'm just really proud. We weathered that part of it. Now this is just the first of what this season's going to be all about. Because we're going to wind up winning this whole thing.
Mr. Old Man, and happy birthday. We want to praise him. 70 years. He live. He is right. Thank you, Jesus. For Coach Edwards in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear veterans. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you all year. If I always said it would be a happy birthday to you from me.
I really haven't felt very old until about 3 days ago. And I got a telephone call from a young man. And he said, you coached my father at Granite High School. He said, what I'd like you to do is to record a happy birthday message for him to celebrate his 65th birthday. You know what? I couldn't even get out of my chair. You know, I got up, my knees hurt a lot more than they ever done, my hips, you know. I did make it to the practice field, and I got in that golf cart, and I never gotten out since. You know, I went home and told Pat, I think it really is time to hang it up.
Remember this little Logan O'Neill, little kid from Louisiana that's got cancer? He kind of adopted the Cougars a couple of years ago, but he's reached the terminal stage of his cancer, and there's nothing else they can do. But one of his wishes was to come out and go to a Cougar football game. And so Make-A-Wish Foundation has granted him that wish, and he's coming out to our San Diego State game. But his name's Logan O'Neill, named after the most famous city in Utah, Logan, Utah. Had this baby and they named him Logan. And the memories are up there. But anyway, it's going to be Kevin. and Coach Mitchell is going to donate $100.
Present this document to Logan. It's a declaration that Logan is an official member of the team for tomorrow's game.
That they are the most wonderful bunch of boys I have ever seen in my life. The most caring and giving group of guys. I guess I was not expecting it.
He may not outwardly express it and show it, but he'll talk about it to everybody when we get home. When you have the faith that we have, you know, we're going to be with him again. We know where he'll be, waiting for us. So we're just, you know, enjoying what time we have here before we're with him again on the other side. Talk to, you know, BYU. He loves you guys to death. We appreciate it. This will be a trip that our whole family will remember forever. We appreciate you guys.
We'll be together again, and he's going to be in a much better place until we can get there. But it'll be the blink of an eye for him before we see him again. And he's not scared, and I think that's what has been the most comfort through all this, is he knows where he's going, and he's not afraid.
See you later, Logan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach LaVeil Edwards.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope you feel the same after tomorrow. But,
It's one of those games that you don't want to talk about. That San Diego State, I'm sure we'll be talking about for a while, but you don't want to talk about if you're a BYU player.
Started out with the bang. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to start with the bang with the D.
San Diego State, that killed us. I mean, that just broke our back.
They deflated an uprising balloon, no question. I mean, geez, the offense, we had what? Probably more than 500 yards total offense, and we only scored 13 points.
I have never seen us get within a 5 and not be able to make a touchdown. You got the best backs in the conference. You guys, I think, are the best O-line in the conference. Why can't we come off the ball? Why are they tougher than us? 5'9", 280 nothing. You got your other big, tall, skinny JC guys, whatever. Who cares, man? We're playing more physical than you are right now. That's flat out all it is on the run.
Straight shot at the goal line. Snap is back, and the kick is a bad one. Was it deflected? I've never seen Potchman kick that poorly, unless that was deflected. But that was a line drive. That was a line drive that never got more than 8 or 10 feet off the
I mean, as a kicker, you have to have about the shortest memory in the world and forget what's happening.
To tell you the truth, it would be hard to beat Owen, and the bottom line is, when the game was on the line, he nailed it.
Now he gets the snap down. Potchman's kick is plenty long, and this one is good. Owen Potchman with a 50-yard field goal, and the Cougars take the lead at 14-13 with 46 seconds remaining.
Played long enough where I knew there was too much time left on the clock the way they threw the ball.
Here is Sheriff looking, throwing long, and he's got a man there, and the catch is made at the 25-yard line. Oh my goodness, in triple coverage over there. The pass is completed to the 25, and now 12 seconds remain. 35-yard field goal straight away. It's long enough, and it is good. And 1 second remaining, and San Diego State has upset BYU here today by a score of 16-15. 1 second remaining.
We're 3-4 going into the game. That's another bubble game. We win that one, we're 4-4. Got some momentum. We're moving along. That was a crusher.
A lot harder to send a daughter than a son. Way harder. Way harder. She was the Mountain West champion in javelin last year, in the inaugural year, and so she'll be interrupting that and come back a year and a half in the summer.
But the Lord's given me everything. He's given me my talents as an athlete, and why not pay him back as to be a servant of him.
All worked out, all right, baby.
And when I get back, there's still going to be sports. Track's still going to be there.
Game time on through, hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, game time.
I mean, nobody was happy with the way we performed, but we won, and that was it.
Peterson stands in there, and he throws the ball right into the hands of Wyoming at the 40-yard line to the 45. Here's Stoner throwing to his wide receiver, and it is complete for a touchdown, I believe. Yes, almost intercepted, and then Malcolm Floyd managed to find the handle on the bobble.
We went in halftime and had a nice little halftime show, you could say, and came out to bang in the second half, and we did well.
A bootleg by Charlie Peterson. Peterson is going to go all the way. Peterson dives for the end zone. Touchdown. Charlie Peterson on a naked bootleg. Scramble with us when he's looking, throws, and it is intercepted by BYU's Tyson Smith. That's his third interception of the game.
That was a game where you just happened to be in the right place at the right time more than once.
Came out with a W against Wyoming. It doesn't get any better than that, buddy.
The fullback, the slasher Whalen, and Whalen into the center of the line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Marcus Whalen.
Well, how about your thoughts on tying Tom Osborne's career wins?
Well, obviously it's nice. He took him 25 years, I think. It's taken me about 100.
It doesn't take away the pain from San Diego State. I don't think even a tranquilizer could take away that pain. It hurts, and it still hurts.
We had a lot of injuries after that game. Quarterback, Charlie Peterson has an AC separation. Marcus Whalen has an AC separation on his shoulder.
I'm tired. To tell you the truth, I probably shouldn't have played that game, looking back at it in hindsight, but at the time, it's a championship game. Shoot, I'm playing.
Beat Colorado State on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We at that point hadn't had the stellar performance and season that we'd hoped for.
Tired, the sauna.
It was tough. It was tough.
A very anemic first half.
Cecil Sapp, the handoff, bounces off tackle, Sapp outside. He's gone.
Can't really explain why it happened this way this year. I can't. I wish I had all the answers, but it just wasn't working.
And it is now 38-0, Colorado State.
Man, they're ruthless. They're after LaVeil.
Struggles we went through brought the team a lot closer.
And this has been, I think, BYU's worst performance of the year.
I felt like part of me died that day because we weren't going to a bowl game. You know, I've always been the kind that's like, hey, it's just, it's a game, let's have fun, but it killed me. It really hurt.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Brandon Dolan.
Well, that was the exact words I received from Coach Bosco was, okay, you're going to start, assume the leadership position that a quarterback should assume.
It's obviously been a great ride, and we just want to go out tomorrow in these last games and go out and really just go out and have a good time. Don't put an undue burden on yourself or whatever else. Just go out, relax, play hard. That's really all you got to do.
It's kind of a special meal for us because it dates way back to when LaVeil was a high school football coach, from a friend named Rilla Williams to my mother and to me.
After losing that Colorado State game, we had 2 games left. Didn't want to be the second team to give LaVeil a losing season.
To see how important Gordon B. Hinckley is to everybody, and that it's like having the Pope come.
They small.
They do, don't they?
I feel like I'm a pygmy.
He would take time of his busy schedule to come say a few words to us, playing a game that, some people think doesn't even have significance in the big plan of life.
This is your last chance to get a victory for LaVeil on his home field. Don't muff it. Right behind you, boosting you, pushing you, doing everything we can to make you win this game, and then just one more victory next week, and you ride off into the sunset.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't think everything he says is always being trying to be prophetic. I think he's just speaking from his heart. For Coach Edwards, he knew it was been a tough year for us, and he knew that Coach Edwards wanted to go out with his last 2 wins.
Please welcome to Cougar Stadium for his final home game, Coach LaVeil Edwards, his wife Patty, and their family.
Board of Trustees and the administration of the university, in recognition of a remarkable and wonderful man, have determined to name this the LaVeil Edwards Stadium.
I was excited for LaVeil, but at the same time I was disappointed. There was a lot of talk that it was going to be Hoke Enhanced Stadium.
We're all sitting there crying. Lance is dripping tears on his game plan. And Robbie's yelling at us through the headset, "Come on, guys, we got to get going. They're kicking off."
Toss to Staley looking for a hole. Runs right in and touchdown Cougars. How about that play? Big hookup to Margin Hook.
It was awesome. Things couldn't have worked out better in the New Mexico game.
And he rips into that thing. Is it enough?
see my coach go out and have a stadium named after him. It was awesome.
College football loses one of the good guys, and there isn't very many.
He's a great coach, but he's a much better man than he is a coach, and he's a great coach.
I think he cares about his players, he cares about his people, he cares about winning, he cares about BYU.
He totally exemplifies the value of football after football, which is very unique.
I think he's been a father figure to every player that's come here. He's always been open door policy.
A legend whose name will be with Bear Bryant, Alonzo Stagg, all these great coaches. His name is going to be right up there.
Well, let me just count my blessings that I've been a part of something special, and I'm working with a man that I admire, that I love.
Coming from Prosperity Flats in Carbon County to where I have been at BYU with LaVeil is out of my wildest dreams.
You know, I'm going to miss seeing him on the other side with that look on his face and kind of slumped over, you know, that kind of, I could do it great with that hat on and he's like this, you know. Okay, first of all, we have a Utah helmet so he doesn't forget about the Utes. And on it says, hey, thanks for all you've done for college football. Mac, enjoy yourself, man. Don't throw that away when you go out in the parking lot. No. Then we got some nice travel sweats for you. Okay, right, let's see. Here, let's see. I was really pleased the way Brigham Young treated LaVeil on his last home game. I sure the hell hope we don't treat him that well at our place. So,
You guys want to have a prep ball? Everybody up, let's go.
Let's go. Prep ball.
All right, weigh in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I play harder for him than I think I would for another coach just because I know that he cares about me. I know that he expects a lot out of me.
That was a lot of my motivational years. This is it for him. He's been doing it a lot longer than I've been doing it.
Guys, it's been a very, very great year as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not so sure in the long run that some of these lessons that you've learned, and then I can guarantee you one thing, guys, if you take that, put it into everything else you do in your life, you're going to be eminently successful, whatever you choose to be.
Well, there weren't any dry eyes in there, and I think a lot of tough guys were fighting back the tears, and a lot of tough guys that would never admit it.
Before we bury anybody. Let's have a good one now tomorrow, huh? All right, weigh in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Anytime you come to BYU, get on the football field or the basketball field, biggest ticket in town.
They call it the Holy War, but it's honestly, it's especially this year for Coach Edwards. It was a pride factor, and it was for blood, and we needed to win this game.
I've grown to hate the color red.
No matter if you win all your games, if you lose to Utah, you will remember that loss for the rest of your life.
Some people would like to see him go out with a win his last game, but you're an ardent Utah guy. There's nobody that's a Utah fan that wants to see BYU beat Utah in anything.
day for a game, great place to finish it up. And there's any place I'd rather be and come up here and beat Utah. Oh, yeah.
And the start of today's Utah-BYU farewell to LaVeil Edwards game. And the pass is intercepted by Utah. Picking it up is Andre Dyson, his 4th interception of the year.
I didn't even see him coming, and it was good for me. It was a good learning experience, and it was probably good for me to realize that, hey, things aren't going to be so easy.
Utah leads by a score of 7-0, and this game is not even 1 minute old. Here's Doman throwing long and deep. He's got a man down there. There's going to be a flag. There is no. Is there no flag there? Here comes the flag. Here is Doman on the bootleg, keeping the ball himself across the 50 to the 45 of Utah, down to the 40. 35 goes Brandon Doman. The snap is back. The kick by Potsman is plenty long. It is up and it is good. And with 7:50 remaining in the first quarter, BYU cuts into the Utah lead. It is 3rd down and 15. Rice back to throw. He's got a man over the middle, and is it intercepted by BYU? Jared Lee. Here is Brandon Doman handing to McDonald. McDonald dives into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Stands back in the pocket, throws long downfield. He's got a man there. It is caught at the 30-yard line. Tremendous catch by Jonathan Pittman. Right into double coverage. How in the world did he catch that one? Snap is down by Edmonds. The kick by Potsman is on the way. It is up and good, and BYU increases their lead to 13-7.
Had we been able to score at least 1 or 2 more touchdowns off of those field goals, had we done that, the game was over.
Potsman gets the ball away, and it is good. And BYU now takes a 16-7 lead. Lance Rice back to throw. He sacked them down by Isaac Kelly. Passes to his fullback, Sitake. Sitake makes the catch at the 50, the 45, the 40, still on his feet, 35-30, and Sitake gets a first down. What a run by Sitake, and now a flag goes down.
Yeah, you got to throw that ball. That was a hit out of bounds, and that was 2 officials seeing it.
Doman is going to bootleg this one. He's looking. Doman's going to run for it, and he doesn't get it. He is hit high and low at the 5-yard line. Kick by Potsman is on the way, and it is good again. And BYU with 4 field goals from Owen Potsman now makes it 19-7.
For most of the game, we dominated them. And, there was a lot of words exchanged, a lot of cheap shots in there.
Throws over the middle, it is caught. This one can go all the way. Out to the 40-yard line, to the 50-yard line goes Chris Christensen, and Michael Lafitte makes a saving tackle at midfield. Rice goes back into the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. They've got Rice, and he goes down at the 23-yard line. Hit from behind by Ryan Denny. This one is long enough, and it is good. Panachero, a 40-yard field goal. The score is BYU 19 and Utah 10.
Just hoping those field goals not being touchdowns doesn't come back, like you say, to haunt you.
Yeah, and that's the thing that hurt us, not getting a touchdown in at least 1 or 2 of those times.
We let them believe, we could have shut them down, but we kicked field goals instead of score touchdowns, and that definitely gave them hope.
1, 2, 3. Now look, defense, they don't score, they don't win. Yep. 30 minutes, they got 30 minutes left. They got 30 minutes now, let's go. Hey, let's go. It's been a good second half ball club. Even when we struggled, we played well in the second half. Let's go out, let's take a fight just like we did last week. Let's go.
There's 3 of them coming. Am I going to just pick one guy and run him over? I almost cleared him. He hit me on my inner thigh, and I'm just trying to stay healthy.
Hold me down, baby. Put their hands on their hips. That means they're getting tired or they're quitting.
Rice was really struggling, and he was not playing well. He was hurrying his throws. And Darnell came off the bench, and he was completely relaxed.
The momentum did shift, and it was tough. We were trying to get it back, and some calls didn't go our way, which kind of helped them get back into the game.
26-13. Utah needs 2 touchdowns to win this ball game. Actually, it's 4th down and 11. And here's Arsenault. Lobs one into the end zone, and it is incomplete. A flag goes down. They're going to have pass interference. There is the give to Damian Hunter. He fights. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. It was Thomas Fortune, not Damian Hunter, and it is now 26-20, and the Utes are within striking distance. And he throws to his motion man. It is complete to Sataki, and Sataki out to the 25. He picks up 1 yard, and the crowd goes wild because BYU is going to be forced to punt as the clock ticks under 6 minutes remaining in the game. Edmonds is going to get this away. He angles it from the sideline. Smith goes over, backs up, takes the ball at his own 42-yard line, gets a block, heads to the far side of the field. He can go all the way. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, and he goes down at the BYU 30-yard line. Arsenault play action fake. Lobs one over the middle. This will go for a touchdown. The 10, the 5, and touchdown to the tight end, Matt Nichol. The kick by Conacher was up and it's good. And Utah takes the lead at 27-26 with 2:16 remaining.
I was on the side and I was thinking, oh man, I can't believe we lost this game.
And all the odds were against us. I remember thinking that, man, if we get through this, this will be a miracle.
Doman is in trouble. Gets a block, gets a pass off downfield, and it is batted down. Here comes the pressure. Doman is sacked, and he is down back at about the 7-yard line. Doman looks downfield, throws a short one complete to the 15-yard line to Luke Staley, and Staley picks up about did he fumble? Utah says they haven't, but I think the official is ruling Staley down.
But the game should have been over in a fumble. It wasn't. You know, that's the way it goes.
When we were 4th and 13, I just went up to him. I'm like, hey, you know, it's been a good season anyways, huh?
And I grabbed him by the face mask. I said, it's not over. I mean, I was yelling at him. It's not over. It's not over. We're going to win the game.
I don't really remember saying much other than, this is it.
I think the plan was throw it out, just throw it up, you know, and hope for the best.
They're 2 minutes and 11 seconds away from a victory that would ruin the retirement party of LaVeil Edwards.
That's hard to be positive in that situation.
What might be the final offensive play of LaVeil's career?
And the ball goes in the air and I'm watching the ball.
He's back to his 5-yard line.
I never really thought going through my mind and my body just going, oh no.
And he throws long downfield, and it is caught at the 50-yard line by Pittman. Oh, my goodness! A 4th down.
That's the only place that ball could have been put, I think.
We ran the same play 4 times in a row, the same exact play.
I don't think he read anything. I think he just threw it up.
A 34-yard pass to Pittman. Doman threw that from his end zone.
Let me tell you, this whole drive was just what you want to call. 4 route is where you want a 10-yard stop. 8 route is where you want to fade. He's doing this, I'm doing this.
That was the play that blew our minds up in the box. We weren't ready for that.
From the 50-yard line, BYU has 49 seconds remaining. Doman back to throw, stands in the pocket, launches one down the sideline, is caught. Is he out of bounds? No! It is complete to the 12, 13-yard line.
When Brandon threw it, we were going, no, no, yes.
And once he caught that, I knew we were going to win for sure. There was no doubt in my mind.
Staley down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
Coach Bosco just said, if you've ever blocked your guts out, this is the time to do it right now.
Staley is the tailback. Here is Doman rolling to the right side. He's going to keep it. He's at the 5, the 3. Is he in there? Touchdown! Brandon Doman dives for a touchdown with 23 seconds to go.
No, what do you mean? Okay, that's right. All right. There's still some magic, I'll tell you.
Looking to throw back, throws over the middle. It is complete for a 2-point conversion. The game is over. And BYU, now, let me revise that. LaVeil Edwards has led this BYU team to an amazing 34-27 victory. And can you believe it?
Victory is whatever else means absolutely nothing. What it was is the way you worked, the way you hung in there, the way you competed.
One last miracle for LaVeil. Everybody up. Three cheers for Patty. Hip, hip.